Hi, Jennifer Yoingco of Texas Home Group. Today, I will talk about my top 8 home inspection tips for buyers. It's easy to get swept up in the excitement of buying a home once you've received an offer or had an offer accepted on your dream home. You're probably anxious to move in. However, before you make a significant financial commitment, it's best to know exactly what you're buying. So let's explore it right now. By the way, watch till the end of the video as I will provide you my free gift. My home inspection checklist for buyer PDF is now available for download, and I will give it to you for free. Also, a disclaimer, I am not a licensed home inspector, so this video is for informational and educational purposes only. If you have any questions regarding or related to your property, make sure to talk to your home inspector. At the same time, if you need a referral for home inspection or home inspectors, comment below and I will share to you my preferred home inspectors. Take note, I do not receive any referral fees or compensation for referring the companies listed. So on to our topic. When you hire a home inspector, you get a professional, in-depth examination of the property structures and system. It's a worthwhile investment that can save you money in the long run, either by warning you away from a bad purchase or by providing a list of deficiencies that you can use to negotiate with the sellers. The inspector's report will also list minor repairs that, if made, will help to maintain your home over the long term. Additionally, a good inspector can often predict the standard life expectancy of your roof, HVAC, and other big-ticketed items, so you can start planning for their eventual replacement. However, many buyers make mistakes during the inspection process that cost them time and money and lead to unnecessary stress. So here are my top 8 home inspection tips for buyers to give you peace of mind, protect your investment, and confidence in your new home purchase. Tip number 1, make sure to do your own visual inspection. Many buyers rely on their home inspector to point out issues with the property. However, by conducting your own visual assessment before you submit an offer, you can factor expected expenses into the offer price. Or, if you suspect major problems, you may choose to move on to a different property altogether. Examine the walls and ceilings. Are there suspicious cracks, which could point to a foundation issue? Any discoloration, yellow spots can also indicate water damage, while black spots are typically mold. If there's a basement, look for powdery white deposits along the walls and the slab, which can result from water seepage. To assess the plumbing, start by turning on the bathroom sink or tub, then flushing the toilet. Check for a drop in water pressure or a gurgling sound coming from the pipes. You can also try running the water in sinks and tubs for several minutes to test for drainage issues. Peek also underneath the sink to spot some signs of leak or drain pipes that go into the floor instead of the wall. Look for fogged or drafty windows, which may need replacing. Examine the roof for signs of cupped, curled, or cracked shingles. Check sidings, decks, and other wooden structures for evidence of rot. Overall, does the home appear to be well maintained? Unless it's a highly competitive seller's market, consider the overall condition of the property before you submit an offer. Work with your real estate agent to factor repairs and updates you will need to make when you determine your offer price. Tip number 2, do not hire the cheapest inspector. We all love to save money, but not all inspectors are created equal. The same thing with us real estate agents. Before you hire one, do a little research. You may even want to start shopping for an inspector before you complete your home search. Inspection periods are typically short, let's say 2 to 3 hours, so it never hurts to be prepared. You can start by asking around for recommendation. Check with friends, family members, and even your real estate agent. Then contact at least 2 or 3 inspectors so you can compare not only the price but also their level of experience and service. Ask about their background, years of experience, and the number of inspections they have completed. Verify their certifications and credentials and make sure they carry the proper insurance. Find out what is and what isn't covered in the inspection and if they utilize the latest technology. Ask to see a sample report so you can compare the style and level of details provided. And finally, make sure you feel confident in the inspector's abilities and comfortable asking him or her questions. Tip number 3, attending the inspection. Make every effort to be on site during the inspection. Buyers who are not present during the inspection miss out on a great opportunity to gather valuable information about their new home. If you can attend the inspection, don't spend all your time picking out paint colors or chatting with your new neighbors. Instead, use this time wisely, and that is to shadow the inspector. It's the perfect chance to find out where everything is located. Ask questions and see firsthand what repairs and updates may be needed. Of course, if you do choose to tag along with your inspector, exercise good judgment. Don't get in the way or become a distraction or do anything that would jeopardize you or the inspector's safety. If you cannot make it to the inspection, ask if you can schedule a time with the inspector or to meet in person or to speak on the phone to go over the report in detail. It will give you an opportunity to ask questions or request clarification about issues in the report you don't really fully understand. Number 4, read over the report. Inspection reports can be long and tedious, and it can be tempting to skim over them. However, buyers who do this risk missing crucial information. Instead, you should read over the report carefully so you don't miss anything significant. Now it is a time to address any concerns, so you have a limited window of time to request repairs or negotiate the selling price. So don't squander it. Your inspector may also flag some minor items that you would not typically expect a seller to fix. However, ignoring these small issues can sometimes lead to bigger problems down the road. Make sure you read everything in the report so you can take future action if needed. Number 5, ask questions. Some buyers are too embarrassed to ask questions when there's something in the inspection report that they don't understand. Afraid they might look foolish, they avoid asking questions and end up uninformed about important issues that could impact their home purchase. The reality is, questions are expected. You hired your inspector for their professional expertise, so don't be shy about tapping into it. For example, you might ask, would you get this issue fixed if it's your own home? How urgent is it? What could happen if I don't fix it? Is this a simple issue that I could fix myself? What type of professional should I call? Can you estimate how much it would cost to make this repair? How much longer would you expect this system or structure or appliance to last? What maintenance steps would you recommend? Don't bother asking your inspector if you should buy the house or the property because he or she would not be able to answer that. Instead, use the information provided to make an informed decision. A skilled real estate agent can help you determine the best path. Tip number 6, do not expect a perfect report. Some buyers are scared off by a lengthy inspection report, but with around 1,600 items on an inspector's checklist, You should not be surprised if yours uncover a large number of deficiencies. The key is to understand which problems require simple fixes and which ones will require extensive and costly repairs. Your real estate agent can help you decide how to approach the sellers about making the repairs or by reducing the price. Whatever you do, try to focus on the major issues identified in the inspector's report. And don't expect the sellers to address every single item or even minor items on the list. They will be more receptive if they perceive your request to be more reasonable. Tip number 7, additional testing. There are times when an agent or inspector will recommend bringing a specialist to evaluate a potential issue. For example, they may suggest testing for mold, consulting with a roofing expert, etc. Some buyer gets spooked by the possibility of a red flag and desire to jump ship, or in their haste to close or desire to save money, they choose to ignore the recommendation for additional testing altogether. Don't make these potentially costly mistakes. In some cases, the specialist will offer a free evaluation that takes minimal time to schedule. And if not, the small investment you make could provide you with peace of mind or save you a fortune in the future repairs. Last but not the least, tip number 8, re-inspection of repairs. Most buyers request receipts to prove that repairs have been correctly completed. However, it's always prudent to go a step further and have negotiated repair re-evaluated by your inspector or another qualified professional, even if there's an additional charge. While the majority of sellers are forthcoming, some will try to save money by cutting corners, hiring unlicensed technicians, or doing the work themselves. A re-inspection will help ensure the repairs are completed properly, so you are not paying to redo them later. A home inspection can reduce your risk and save you money over the long term. But to maximize its effectiveness, it must be done properly. Make sure to safeguard your investment by following these 8 home inspection tips for buyers. As promised, my free home inspection checklist for buyers PDF is now available for download. Scroll all the way down in the description below. You do not need to register, so feel free to download it. This is my free gift to you for watching my videos. I have more tips that you can watch here in my channel, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button, notification bell, and the like button. And be sure to comment with your questions. If you are in the market to buy a home, we can help you navigate the inspection process and all other steps in the buying process, typically at no cost to you. So tap into our expertise to make the right decision for your real estate needs. Contact us today to schedule a free consultation. My contact information is down below. Again, this is Jennifer Yoingco. You are my priority for anything real estate, serving Houston, Tumble Spring, and the surrounding cities. I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye!